So today's video is going to be a drugstore beauty haul, but a little bit of a story time, and there's a reason behind why I had to buy all this stuff, and also a quick application. I may not show every single step of makeup, but the big thing is I am starting Accutane, so maybe it doesn't look so bad now, but as you can see, acne is an issue for me and has been, and I've tried all the topicals. I've tried clindamycin, I've tried tretinoin, I've tried all this other stuff. So finally I'm like, okay, my acne's really bad. So I went to a new dermatologist and he was like, it's time, let's do Accutane. It's not without risks, but it's time. So if you don't know about Accutane, it's a pill you take once a day for acne. You have to take pregnancy tests. It's like super dangerous for a fetus, so you have to take pregnancy tests before they can give it to you, and then a month later you go in, take another pregnancy test. If that's negative, they let you have it, and then they can't issue refills. You have to go there every month and take another pregnancy test. They're intense. And I have had a tubal ligation, and they still require 2 forms of birth control and pregnancy tests every single month. Anyway, that's just another thing. So one of the side effects with Accutane that is very common is super duper 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 dry skin, and especially dry lips. Some people get dry nosebleeds, other things like headaches. But anyway, so I'm preparing for that. I have to take another test mid-July, and then within 1 week, I have to fill the prescription. Yeah. So it's a 6-month pill you take once a day for 6 months. At the 7th month, you take another pregnancy test, believe it or not, because they want to make sure it's not still in your system and you're not pregnant. Anyway, and then at that point, you shouldn't have acne. There are some people that have recurrences, but it's not common. So I'm excited. There are other side effects. Lipid numbers, like your cholesterol can go up. Your liver enzymes can go up, which I already have had issues with that in the past. So I'm sensitive to medication. We're going to give it a go. The reason for this haul was I need some very hydrating stuff. I was actually out of almost all of my skincare, out of my foundation, my concealer, everything. So it was time. I needed to do a haul. I warned my husband. I was like, it's going down. I'm about to spend a lot of money. And he was like, because he knew I've been waiting for this appointment. You have to book weeks in advance. So anyway, got a whole bag of stuff, and it's almost all complexion stuff. I did get a few lippies. Let's just do those first. 4 lippies. 2 of them were Wet n Wild. They appealed to me because they were glossy. Let's see. I'm sorry. Wet n Wild Rose. This is the comforting lip color. They call it comforting in the shade Rose. Cherry syrup. And I purposely chose this one because, like I said, you're supposed to get really super duper dry lips. But yeah, Rose. I can't even figure out how to open it. Is a reddish pinkish, I would say, but I have a feeling these are going to be more balmy and not as pigmented. So that's why I went with a color that was a little bit brighter, deeper. So you have to spin it up, and that is the shade. It's really hard to show you on camera. It's not really focusing, but let's see if I was right. Oh, it's actually got a good, decent color payoff. I wasn't sure it would. Anyway, so that is Rose. Not a fan of the taste of this, but anyway, I'm not going to be able to try all of them on, given that I have 4 lippies and only 1 set of lips. Okay, so flavor, not good. It tastes, you know what it tastes like? It tastes like child makeup, from Claire's that you would get when you were 8, Okay. Anyway, and then I got that same line, a second one. That one was Rose. This one is Wet n Wild Rose and Slay. Oh, it's a different one. This is the High Shine Brilliance Mega Last Lipstick. So that one was more like a balm, and it had a flat top. And this one looks like a traditional lipstick tube. I like the little lips, though. That's cute. Anyway, so I'm not going to try this one on, but smells similar. This one was cheap. This was $2.99. So that's why I got it. It's supposed to be hydrating. Okay, and then the other 2 lippies were buy one get one free. I remember these were $10, but I was $7.50, or no, is it buy one get one free or buy one get one half off? Regardless, instead of $10 a piece, I got a deal. So These are by Number 7. Again, I got them at Walgreens. I got the shade Raspberry and Coral. Very similar concept. They're the flat top, not a domed or pointed lid thingy. But yeah, I just wanted to have some color options, and I don't know the formula on these. I can't tell you about the wear time. I can't tell you anything, but that they advertise like being hydrating. So yeah, my Number 7 from Walgreens. Give them a shot. And the reason again was just because they were hydrating. Okay. So I got, I think, 1 or 2 e.l.f. products. Maybe it was just 1. But the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder sets makeup and creates a soft, focused, luminous finish. I got this in the shade medium. Yeah. So it's a loose setting powder. And the reason I got a powder was because the hydrating foundations that I bought might be too hydrating for me right now, but then as I get more into the Accutane, my skin will get drier and drier by like month 2, month 3. So I'm like, well, I better get powder. So I'm not going to open it, but anyway, it's your standard loose powder, which is not usually my favorite formula. I usually like a pressed powder, especially for like on the go, but this one has decent reviews, the Halo Glow from e.l.f., and it wasn't that expensive. I think it's $8, and it was $8. I checked on Amazon and in Walgreens in store, and when I was in Walgreens in store, they had like a 10% off everything, like that wasn't on sale coupon. So I ended up getting it for what, $7.20 plus tax. Okay, let's do another one. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth SPF 18. I don't love the packaging on this. If it is what I remember. Yeah, it is. No pump. So I might take the pump off of one of my old products. I did actually go up to shade 310, which may be too dark on me, honestly. But I found that most of my foundations right now are way too pale. We did just have a trip to Mexico. I'll show you. This is shade 125 Nude Beige in a different Maybelline. This is, I don't even know which Maybelline this was. Up to 30-hour wear, full coverage foundation. Maybelline shade 125, and this is 310 with the black lid. So, I mean, they're honestly not that different. It's hard for me to get you to focus, but anyway, it is definitely like shade 2 or 3 darker. And then, yeah, even just comparing Wet n Wild's Photo Focus Dewy Foundation in Buff Bisque, you can tell that the taller one is the new one. It's a lot darker. So I don't know if that's too dark. We'll find out. But I'm literally at the point where like nothing comes off on the wand when I grab this one. I'm like, okay, I gotta buy something, but we'll see. But I do not hate that Wet n Wild one. It's just a little bit, like, not enough coverage. I just went a little bit more. So that's why I wanted to try something new. Okay. I have, oh yeah, this one's easy. This is the Walgreens Renewing Night Cream. Now this is supposed to be the compare to CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream. If you're starting Accutane, a person that I watched years ago and then rewatched this week, it's 5 years ago, the video, but I remembered it. Taylor Wynn did Accutane. And she had a whole series on like what products helped her, and she mentioned this CeraVe Renewing Night Cream, and it's the purple one. So I got the Walgreens off-brand. The normal brand was $20-something, and this one was $16.99, and it was a larger container than the name brand. So cheaper and a bigger container. But yeah, this is only 1.7 ounces, and it was like, I want to say $17. It was a lot. But she said you don't need much, a little goes a long way. The doctor did say like sunscreen is a necessity because you burn easier on Accutane, and that you're going to want like a really good night cream. But during the day, that's it for skincare. Wash your face and then do a sunscreen moisturizer in the morning. Do good lip balm. He mentioned, I think it was David's or Dan's thick lip balm. It's like $7 on Amazon, so I might pick that up. And then that you'll want like a good night cream. So for reference, the Dew Glow Moisturizer SPF 50 by Naturium is what I buy on Amazon. And I brought that with me to my appointment, and I was like, is this okay? And he said, yeah, that was fine. So it's a sunscreen. I put it on my face, my neck, my chest. even my shoulders, and then I do some on my hands and like kind of spread it up my wrist as much as I can. So this stuff isn't that expensive. It's like $20 a month, which, you know, maybe to some people is too much, but like I'm not a fancy, like all of this is drugstore, but I will spend money on a good sunscreen and moisturizer. And I don't think I've ever gotten a sunburn since I started wearing it. And I live in Phoenix, so if that tells you anything. We get a lot of sun here. Okay, I have like, I don't know, 5 more products. And this one was at the recommendation of Jessica Braun. She recently did like a drugstore foundations type of video. This is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint. It's a skin tint plus vitamin C derivative. I got it in the shade 310. Again, I have no idea. That might be way too dark for me. But I think you can tell my face is lighter than like my arms are darker. So I don't know. This lighting isn't great, but yeah. My natural tendency was to get like shade 130 or 200, and I was like, no, because all your foundations are already that shade and they're all too light. So I went up to that one. So I did get the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth and the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint Serum Foundation. So I'm not sure which one I'll like better. It might be, and they're both like in a deeper shade. I hope I don't regret that. Okay, and then I got one more foundation. Yeah, I got 3, kind of a lot, but this is the No. 7 brand Hydra Luminous Aqua Release Skin Perfector Tinted Moisturizer and 8-Hour Hydration Light Coverage. So this would be for days when I'm not really going anywhere. Like for example, today, I haven't put my makeup on yet, obviously, because I did my workout early and then I did the sauna, and then, you know, I was like, but it's not really worth showering, so I'll shower after dinner, so, because it's already like, you know, late afternoon. So this would be the kind of thing that I would apply. So I thought I would. Now, it doesn't claim to be foundation. It says right on the thing, light coverage. And I got the shade medium, I think. Medium rich. So this may be way too dark. We're just going to try it. If you hear my kids, sorry, they're with grandma downstairs. All right. I don't know. I mean, like I said, it does not claim to be full coverage. And I'm using my viewfinder as a mirror. It might be a little too yellow. Smells like sunscreen. I'm applying it with my fingers because I just thought maybe I'd get like better coverage, or I don't know, be able to see the product more and not like lose a ton of it into my brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on my eyes. I don't know. Like it says it's light coverage, and I believe that. I'm not. So yeah, like the color looks dreadful. Right? It looks like olive green on me, medium rich. But I will say, like once I'm getting it blended in, I don't know if this would be layerable. Like if I could put a second layer and it would like cover more. Yeah, I'm not sure about the color match. But like, you know, with drugstore, it's really hard to find a color match because you can't like open anything. You don't have testers. Just doing the best you can. Anyway, so I'll put a little bit more down the neck. Let's see, oh my gosh, it looks green. Does it not? Love. I don't know about this one. This might be one of those that I like mix. Oh, okay, I like green. Yeah, this is definitely olive undertoned. Wasn't that expensive. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I didn't even get to really look at it. Let me look at myself. Yeah, so it has like almost no coverage. I'm going to go ahead and get you a little closer view for a second. So you saw me. I mean, I put on a decent amount, and I can still see all of that through it. So I don't know. If it had SPF, then I would be like, oh, this is good for like your no makeup days where you just like want some coverage with your SPF. But I don't think it even has SPF, so boo. All right. This is No. 7 also. It's the same brand, same line, Hydra Luminous. It's the Dark Circle Concealer in the shade 4. I don't know how many shades they have, but we're just going to try. It's got one of those rounded sponge tip applicators, and you spin the bottom to like get the product to come up through the middle. And it did, so we're going to see what happens. Shade 4. I don't remember how many they had. It might have been like 7 or 11. Dark Circle. We're just gonna give a little something. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like I'm getting nothing. Me. I know this lighting is awful, but I don't think that I like this. Honestly, like I'm not. I think it's just because the foundation wasn't full coverage. Like I'm just, I don't know, underwhelmed by. I'm just taking what's left on my finger to try to help my eyes a little bit. Yeah, I don't really see much improvement. Just taking what's left on there. I'm not adding more to try to get more coverage around the acne, but I don't think this is for me. I just wanted something like it said Hydroluminous, and I was like, yes. But really, I don't know. Okay, I did get a powder, a press powder. This is the Lift and Luminate #7 Triple Action Translucent Finishing Powder. Reduces the appearance of fine lines and evens the appearance of skin tone, visibly smooths the appearance of skin. Ultra fine, velvety, soft, and airy with light diffusing powder blends evenly onto skin, reflecting light to smooth and disguise flaws. I got it in medium. It says suitable for sensitive skin. Jessica Braun likes, oh, medium. That looks like a bronzer. I don't know. Although, honestly, I just took like a hardy swatch. And I don't, oh yeah, it's dark. Look at that. I think this is like a wipe it all off and try again sort of a situation. I think I might just stop where I'm at. Oh my gosh, it looks terrible. Okay, I'll be right back and we're gonna start over. Okay, before I start over, I just figured I'll show you the last two products in there. This is the #7. Again, I'm not sure about this brand now because there's been like, what, 3 or 4 products in a row that I'm like, #7, the Lift and Luminate Triple Action Serum Concealer in the shade medium. 3 instant results, conceals age spots and pigmentation, blurs appearance of lines and wrinkles, covers imperfections and blemishes. And I got some of those. Buildable to full coverage. But it's a serum foundation, or a serum concealer. Highly pigmented, buildable formula that instantly conceals imperfections for full and all-day coverage. Enriched with age-defying skincare, formulated our most effective anti-wrinkle peptide technology, hibiscus and vitamin A and C, to reduce the appearance of pigmentation. The flexible formula moves with the skin. Okay, well, we're just going to see. Optical blurs and light reflecting particles brighten the skin, suitable for sensitive skin. And then the other one was e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Peach. And I have not tried anything from this brand. What I was hoping to find was the e.l.f. CC, like Soft Glow, and the e.l.f. Hydrating CC cream, but they didn't have it. They have it on Amazon for $8. I should have probably just done that instead of all this #7 crap. But anyway, all of that was $113, and that was with a coupon, with deals, with like a 10% off thing and $2 credit. So it was like $113 for 4 lippies, 3 foundations, a loose powder, a pressed powder, 3 concealers, and a night cream. So I'm gonna wipe all this off. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. This side of my face is done. This side is not. We started over. So I did apply the Naturium sunscreen. I went ahead and used the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint. The color is a wee bit dark, but I liked it. And Jessica Braun liked it, so that makes me happy because she tends to like stuff that's like a lot less coverage than I like. So I was like a little worried that this wasn't going to have enough coverage for my... I'm a full coverage girl, but like especially with acne. I feel like I may not be a full coverage girl if I can get my skin under control. Anyway, yeah, I just take what's left and kind of try to match my chest and my neck to... And how much of that skin I do down there, it really just depends on the neckline of the shirt. Anyway, okay, so that is that. I like that. That is a solid product. Then I used the Wet n Wild High Shine Brilliance Rose and Stay Mega Lash Lipstick. This is a good keep in your purse, very everyday kind of a shade, and it's very glossy. It seems like in Phoenix something you have to think about, the kind of thing that melts real fast. Not on the haul, but Essence Make Me Brow. I already did this, I think. Yeah, I did. But I don't use much. I have naturally dark brows, but just enough. And then I used the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This was in the shade Medium Peach. Few disclaimers, that ain't no medium peach. They did have a lighter one in that shade. And second, a little goes a long way. When I did that first eye, I was like, whoa. Like, look at that. I did 2 dots. And I got, like, enough to cover my eyelid. I use my concealer usually as a, eyeshadow primer because I'm lazy. I mean, smart. Anyway, so I'm just taking whatever's left on there, just kind of like blending it into whatever, and then I'm going to go back with my foundation brush because that was quite a bit lighter than my foundation, honestly. And I'm just kind of like melding the two together. So it's not quite as shockingly white. All right, that's good. And then I went in with the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer SPF 15, and I don't remember what shade. Oh, Bikini Contest. Honestly, this is a Wet n Wild brush. This isn't like my best work, but that's all I need. I just do a little bit of that, and then the Essence Peachy Blossom Blush and Highlighter combo. I just use the peach and like the highlighters and kind of do a thing. So this is like the true me everyday work, like makeup. That's it. I don't, not like before. The one non-drugstore I think is the Natasha Denona Quad, or I think it's 5 shades. Yeah, 5. Quint, whatever you want to call it. And I just take the gold. You can tell that's the only one I've like really hit pan on, and I use it just a tiny bit on the inner corner. That's it. I don't really need much. And then sometimes I'll go in with the light tan and just kind of like use that as the crease shade. But I'm not. If I'm feeling fancy, I'll take the deep purple from that set and like do the outer V and stuff. But that isn't today. And then the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect mascara. The green one is my favorite. Get it on Amazon. It's $5 tube now. It used to be $4 or something, I think. But they do sell a 3-pack or variety packs, even like 4 or 5. I can't even remember. Where you can try multiple. Here's one. Essence Lash Princess mascara set. This was a 4-pack. So there was like a waterproof, the green one, the burgundy one, and a purple one that I have never tried. So I got this for Christmas, and I have only used the waterproof and the green one so far. But yeah, this is my favorite mascara. I think it is time to open a new one, honestly. All right. I may do another coat of that, but that's fine for now. And then I used the e.l.f. Halo loose powder in medium. I will say this one was really hard to open. I don't have fake nails, natural short nails, but it was a doozy to try to peel. It was like peel the sticker off and then turn the top, and I was like, okay, easier said than done. Like 10 minutes later, I got the sticker off. Anyway, so I don't see much of a glow with that. I mean, I don't think it's mattifying, so that's good. But yeah, so you got to see lots of the products in action because the first round was a dud. I'm going to try those all again in another, day, but I don't know. So again, I haven't started Accutane yet, so my skin isn't as dry as it will be. So it's kind of hard to say if these will be great on Accutane, but I can say I don't feel sticky. I definitely do not have full coverage though. So if you're looking for full coverage and luminous, I don't know what to do. I think you settle for a luminous medium coverage thing, and then you add concealer and powder as needed to like add another layer, or try building those light and medium coverage things into full coverage. I don't know. But that was a haul, try on Accutane life update. Yeah, that's it. I will let me know if you guys are interested in hearing about the Accutane process, like the before, the during, the after shots and stuff like that. Like I can shoot, a minute or two here and there throughout the 7 months and then just make one video. I do think that would be really cool, but like keeping track of 7 months of footage, it's kind of annoying. Every time I've like tried to do that in the past, I end up losing it and I can't find it. So I gotta like create an album, and every time I film a shot of that, like drag it to the folder, like, okay, this is for the Accutane video that I'm gonna put out in 2025, So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later. If you have any recommendations for stuff you think I need to try on Accutane, if you've taken it yourself, tips, tricks, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.